All right, everyone. We are here for the very first episode of Does Picross, and we've got Mario's Picross on the original Game Boy with Nintendo Switch Online, and we're gonna learn how to play, or I'm gonna teach you how to play, and we're gonna start with some easy ones and just record playing through and puzzling everything out. So we're gonna start here with the easy Picross as a way to introduce this option, this puzzle for everybody, and we'll get right into it. So solved one just to test it and set it up, but jumping in the second one, we're going to solve it without a hint, and we'll explain how it works. So this is a nonogram puzzle, and we are going to color in or chisel away certain blocks to reveal a hidden image. And basically the numbers pointing around the vertical columns tell you how many are going to be chiseled, and the same thing for the horizontal row. So in our first column, we have 5 blocks chiseled in. So we're going to chisel in all 5. And then also in this first row, it tells us that we also have 5 chiseled in. And so we're on our way to completing the nonogram puzzle. We can see in this second column, we're going to chisel in all 5 as well. Okay. Now, this second row has a 2, and it has 2 already chiseled in, so that means these others are going to remain empty. You can mark them if you want to avoid any mistakes. And the same thing happens here. And then in our bottom row, it tells us we have 5, so we're going to chisel all 5 here as well. So all that's left is this row is going to have 4, and we need to figure out where the other 2 blocks are going to be. We know that this last column has a 1 and a 1 as a solo block, so this one's done, which means that the remaining 2 must be these 2 pieces. And we completed our first Picross. Looks like it's an E. 1 down, a whole lot more to go. Actually don't know how many there are. Maybe we'll get through this first level of easy Picross together in this first episode. All right, we're going to go with no hint. So we can see our first row has all 5. And then this third column has all 5. And we made a T. We did it. Excellent. It's the letter T. Time hasn't really been a factor yet. We do have 30 minutes per nonogram Picross puzzle. Okay, I'm going to start with the row of 5. Okay. What else do I have to know for sure? Well, this row has a 2 and a 1. So the 2 can't be here, because then that would be 3. And there has to be a space between them. So this will be the 2, and this will be the 1. So we know these are safe. Okay, then that means these 4 complete that row. Okay, but then this last column has a 1 and then a 2. So this has to be filled in. And then a 1 and a 3. So there's the 1, a space, and then 3. And then this has to have 4. What am I missing? This needs 2. So right here. An S. I guess we made an S. There we go. Very good. All right. 4 more in this first level of easy Picross. No to the hint. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, now we know the first and last column have to have 4. So I can be certain that at least these 3 are filled in. But then it's the second and third row are a 1, a 1, a 1. So we have to have a space in the middle. Okay. Okay. Now this second column has to have a 2. But it can't be there because then it would be a 3 in the third row. So it should be here. And here. Okay, and then the 4s make the top. Did we make a W? We made a W, it looks like. For Wario. W for Wario. Nice job. Very good. On to the next. No to a hint. All right, let's start. Okay, well, the 3s have to have these. What else do I know? It's 2 and 1. But is that 3 here? This has to have 3. No, it's not going to be there. Yeah, no, it's not going to be there. I don't think. Because I think it's going to be this. How do I know that it's going to be that? I mean, mostly just because it's only making letters. I'm not convinced I knew that was going to be the solution. I think I just took advantage of the fact that we're making letters. It'd be harder when I don't know what the object is. We'll keep going. All right, 2 more in this level. We'll say no to a hint. All right, and we'll fill in our 5s. And then we can just continue with this 4. And continue with this 4. So these rows are done, right? Yep, those are done. So I need a 2 and a 1. Okay, so then 2 has to go there. 2 has to go there. And 1 goes there. An R. There we go. This will be our last easy Picross in level 1. And wrap up our introduction to Mario's Picross. We'll say no to a hint. We're going to keep going. All right, 5. Okay. And then I know the top and bottom row because they're 2 and 2. This has to be 4. Um, what, this has to be 3? This has to be 3. That's it. It's okay. All right, very good. All right, and we're on to level 2 of the easy Picross and Mario's Picross on Game Boy and Nintendo Switch Online. So if you like Nonograms, if you like Mario's Picross, think about giving a like, think about leaving a subscribe if you're into more of these puzzles, and you'll watch Dad slowly chip through all of these. So thanks for watching and hope you come back.